Previous lessons have described most of the assembler directives, but not all of them. This lesson is a review that briefly describes them. You can specify a directive in either upper or lower case. I use uppercase here in this lesson for no particular reason. The bits directive takes one of the three values that specify the mode in which the processor operates. In most cases, you don't need to specify the number of bits. For these formats, the assembler will do 32 or 64 bits automatically for you. The directives use16 and use32 can be used in place of the bits directive to be compatible with other assemblers. The section directive and the segment directive are synonyms for exactly the same thing. They both name the segment the following code is to be assembled into. Some object formats require segmentation, while others just strip it out. This directive defines a macro. For example, this simple directive generates these two lines. This makes a very special use of the segmentation possible. If you want to declare something in another segment and come back to the current segment, you can do it this way. This causes the myByte declarative to be in the data section, and then code following it to be assembled into whatever segment is currently active. You can think of the absolute directive as an alternative to the segment directive. Instead of a segment name, it uses an absolute address. The code following this directive will be assembled beginning at the address specified. In this example, the code will be assembled in the PC BIOS area. The only things you can include in this sort of segment are memory reservation instructions, which makes sense. In effect, it allows you to assign labels to addresses you otherwise could not assemble code into. And you've seen symbols being exported to other modules by being declared global. Of course, any symbol defined as global must also be declared somewhere within the module. And the opposite is declaring a symbol extern, which means it has been defined and declared global by another module and is to be referred to in this one. If you wanted to create a block of 10 bytes of shared memory, you could declare the memory this way, then declare it as an extern in the modules where you want to use it. Or you can use the common directive in all the modules that declares shared memory to be used among them all. In addition to the directives described in this course, each object file format may supply other directives that control particular features of that format. These format-specific directives are documented at the NASM website.